it.
Okay. Go. Hello everyone. Welcome to Views and Vibes. And today we have a very special guest in our midst. He is an aeronautic and aerospace engineer and a professional pilot. Sir, please can you introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm Bashir Ali Ushawi Idris, a professional commercial pilot with Rano Air and aeronautical engineer, aerospace engineer as well.
Alright, sir. So I've been meaning to ask this question. Sir, please can you take us or give us a little insight on the commercial pilot training programs across the world?
So, commercial pilot training, I will begin by saying it depends the license you want to go for.
Okay.
For aspiring pilots, I will tell them to say if they want to go for example, you have to undergo a degree first.
Okay.
And do the commercial pilot training. I will advise you, or you want to combine. There is an easy way to go. There is a cadet AB initial training that you
Okay.
can do to combine both.
What is the advantage of combining both as opposed to having one?
The advantage is shorter. You get to complete your degree and commercial pilot training in a shorter duration. You can finish within 4 years. Some finish within 3 years. But rather than going through 4 years, then going through another 2 or 3 years.
So you can become a pilot in 4 years?
You can become a degree holder and a pilot in 4 years.
In 4 years?
It's doable. Yeah.
Wow.
It's demanding, but it can be done. And so many are doing it.
Okay, can you give us an insight of what you need to learn to actually grow to become a professional pilot?
So, to become a commercial pilot, what you need to do is, if you are in secondary school, I can say is to, if you are good in mathematics, you are good in physics,
Right.
and you are good in verbal reasoning, I
Right.
think you can do it. It doesn't matter whether you are an art student or you are a science student. So long as you have the interest, you are good in maths, you can do it.
Can you pursue a career as a pilot from art class?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because in art, if you find that they do mathematics as well.
True.
Yes, they do mathematics, and to the extent from JS1 to JS3, they do as well integrated science. I don't know what they call it now. Is it basic science?
Right.
So if you're good at that and you're good in mathematics, why not? You can go for it. You can.
Okay.
It will be a little bit difficult for you, demanding because of the units you haven't done physics and the rest. Yeah, I can say to that. But if you put more extra effort, you can do it.
Okay. And you were talking about the different pilot licensing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So please, can you elaborate more on that?
So the first is choosing which one you want to go for, like the modular or the cadet training. The second is choosing where you want to do your flying. Like for example, if you want to fly in America, you go for the FAA. If you want to go for you want to fly in Europe, you go for the EASA.
Yes,
Or you want to do around the world, any country, you have to go by theirs, which is the ICAO.
ICAO, any country.
Any country.
Which one is applicable to Nigeria?
Applicable to Nigeria is the ICAO, which I will tell you is, even the EASA and the FAA.
Okay.
Within them is ICAO is accepted everywhere. It just depends what they call, like our Nigerian aerospace, they call their license the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority Commercial Pilot License.
Okay.
Is just by worldwide
recognition,
how they recognize it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I have a pilot's license in Nigeria and I want to take it to the United States, do I have to go through any sort of conversion?
Yes.
Or
yes. If so long as you'll be flying in America,
right,
you have a Nigerian license, when you go there you need to convert it.
Okay.
And if you have an FE, if you come to Nigeria or you go to any street or you go to any country to mean,
right,
you have to convert it. You have to do the conversion course. You have to go by their process.
Okay. But is it a very rigorous process?
It's not a rigorous process. More or less to say is you go through and you go through a theoretical exams.
Right?
Yeah, theoretical exams, more to say.
Theoretical.
Yeah.
Um, you talked about something about cadet.
Yes.
Can you explain more? Because I want to understand a bit better about that.
About the cadet training,
Right.
for the cadet training is more to say from the name. It's
Mhm.
like an academy. Like if you're going to NDE, they will say a cadet.
Yes.
So you are already employed by them, right from the beginning.
Okay.
So you are employed by them because they check you. You go through the selection process and everything. So they select you to go through the training. You pay for the training, and when you complete your training to their effort, to their standard, you
Mm-hmm.
keep the standard. Why not? You start with them.
Do you have are there examples of cadet trainings
Yes.
that one could enroll in?
Yeah. There are various cadet trainings around the world. There is the Emirates cadet training. They
Okay.
do it. I don't know now, but before they were doing it for their nationals only.
Okay.
And yeah, I think there is now in the Emirates Aviation Academy there in Dubai. There is in the Oxford Aviation Academy, and there is in Qatar as well. They have it in they have a cadet training within the Qatar Airways, and various airlines have it as well.
All right. That's amazing. So if this is my final question for a young person that's just starting up and wants to get to your level to potentially fly a plane, what advice would you give them?
The advice I will give them is one, knowing the license they want to go for and which training organization to go for.
Right.
Like when I wanted to do my training, the first thing I took into consideration was which one is more extensive, which one is more rigorous. So I chose to be trained in Malaga. Due to, if you check Europe, the whole of Europe, the town that has the most sunlight and clear
Yeah.
days are in Malaga.
Okay.
So you get to fly more over there. That was why I chose there, and their training is more extensive. It's in between the mountains, very
Did you
short.
choose a cadets program?
No, it was a frozen ATPL modeler course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I went through their training, one thing is the runway was very short.
Right.
The runway was very narrow.
Yes.
So if you can land in a narrow and a very short runway, there is
Yeah.
no place you cannot land. And in between mountains, very turbulent every day, turbulence every day. Your hands become stiff and everything. You know mountains don't you don't fear mountains. You go by the rules. Your attention, your foresight, you look forward always.
Right.
You think ahead always. You keep your mind to the side.
Yes. You have to be goal oriented.
Exactly. You keep your mind, one thing about for a good airmanship,
Yeah.
one thing we project is to have situational awareness. When you are flying around mountains, your situational awareness is what? 100%.
Definitely.
And your flight rules is what?
100%.
So there is no lapse
You
whatsoever.
have to be detail oriented.
Detail oriented.
The
So
mark.
spot on.
Yeah.
So that's why everywhere you go around the world, as long as if they know Velex Malaga, they will tell you.
Yeah. So basically, he's telling you not to choose the easy way out. Always go for rigorous training so that you will get the product of what you've labored for. So with this, we have come to the end of this very episode. I hope it was very educating for you guys, and we would love to see you in the next one.
And don't forget, I will
Right.
tell you, always those that are inspiring to be pilots,
Yeah?
go in search of Aerodynamics Academy. There is the future of aviation is there.
Okay. Aerodynamics Academy. Shout out to Aerodynamics Academy. Um, Probably they are doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
I know they are, definitely.
Yes.
And thank you very much for coming to our show today, Mr. Bashir. We have really had a nice time with you. It was really good and insightful. Till the next episode, peace.
Thank you so much.